Nicholas Villars here, aka Super Divorce. Welcome to the Mega Construx Castle Grayskull Build-A-Thon number 7 tonight.
Hold on.
What happened? What'd you do? You turn off the wuss tunes already.
No.
Well, no, you can't do that. Get it out of here.
I got it off.
No, you didn't.
There's a delay.
Nope. It's still going.
There you go. I was trying to turn my sound off so I could help you with the chat. Sorry, everybody. Let me turn the wuss tunes back on. I didn't mean to blow it.
What's up, Giga Chad? Giga Chad's here.
Who's that?
He
Hello.
said E.
What's up, E?
He just typed E. I think it means epic. That's what I'm gonna say.
What if it doesn't mean that?
What if it means epic hack? This is where we are. We're here beginning section number 2, and just as a refresher here, this was what we completed during section number 1 right here. Howdy, Pumpkin Bay.
Hey, what's up?
So this is what we did during section number 1, and you can see we got the jaw bridge working here. That's the front. You can put these fangs down here and kind of stop the jaw bridge from opening. And then if you turn it around, you can see, whoop, oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got the throne room with sliding throne. There's the bottom level, and then up here we got a door that opens, and inside you'll find the sorceress's magical orb. So there we go. What's up, Carrot Merton Carrot Calawacker?
Can you do? Why don't you do everybody's name in that voice?
I don't want to do everyone.
Why not?
We just got to use it sometimes, you know.
I see. Here, I knock over all the friends. You'll have to excuse my voice this evening. It's starting to struggle a little bit.
Carrot said yesterday's stream was the greatest thing ever.
Aw, he's just saying that because he had 900 Coronas, and it was more enjoyable, just like everything is when you've had lots of Corona.
There you go. Huh? When you had lots of
Yeah,
Corona.
I said it was extra good yesterday because he had so much Corona. His judgment was clouded. Just like food is always so much better when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe streams are that much better.
No,
as well.
no,
You don't think?
that's not why.
How did you drink this so fast, by the way?
You just gotta down the hatch.
Oh,
Here you go.
it is kind of like battery acid.
I told you, it's like poison.
Well, normally it doesn't taste like this.
Giga Chad said, bro, I get to like play with a Roblox YouTuber.
Ooh. I don't know much about Roblox except for the kids.
Are you talking about me because I'm putting together Mega Construx, or are you telling me an actual story that you get to play Roblox on YouTube with a Roblox YouTuber? I've never played Roblox in my life. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know
it's like
anything about
this. Although I know there's little guys.
it. Pumpkin said that her dad had, I think she meant, yeah, OV, original, an OG Castle Grayskull. Is that what this is?
Ooh. Well,
Yeah, well, it's...
What year is it from?
What year is this from? The one
yeah.
we're building?
Yeah, when did
Just
you
a
buy
few
this?
years ago.
A couple years ago? Did
But
they
yeah.
make older sets?
No, she's talking about like the original,
Oh, like the toy.
the play set.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Castle Grayskull from the original Masters of the Universe. That's what we're building here. Of course, this isn't from when the show was on because there was no Mega Construx even around back then. But I had the original Castle Grayskull as well when I was a kid, as well as many of the original Masters of the Universe toys. So
I feel like that is something Dustin would have, though. He's a cool fella.
no, Carrot said that he rewatched it sober.
Oh,
and that
okay.
He said
It still holds up?
He said it's truly in the Super Divorce Hall of Fame.
Well, thanks, Carrot.
Well, you know
No
what?
thanks to me. I was not the star of the
Let me
show.
help carry things along and. Uh-oh.
I know. I hear him. I'm gonna turn him down.
But you know what last night didn't have?
Oh no.
Last night didn't have these. I was out purchasing some things at Walmart tonight, and as I was in the checkout lane, I looked over, and amongst all of
There's the wrap chips, wrap snacks.
amongst all of the candy and various things that people always buy, I saw one package of Wrap Snacks Icon Notorious B.I.G. Honey Jalapeno Potato Chips. And I said, well, that'll be good for the stream later.
Why? Why did you think that?
Because what a...
Oh,
What a
are
snack.
you gonna wrap?
No.
Oh.
But I'll
Garrett
eat
wanted
some.
you
I'll do a food review. I'll review these tonight.
Oh, I already gave him more milk.
Giga Chad says Roblox was made in 2006.
Oh.
Well, there are plenty of games from 2006 I never played. It's not because of the year it came out. I've never played it. I don't know.
Maybe you should, apparently.
I don't know. I know it's got a large following. And what I'm going to do now is pour a little bit of this Four Roses bourbon right into this glass here. That's what I'm about to do. Just going to do that. Give myself a splash, a building splash.
And then you may have to help me sort this night because there's an abundance of
That seems good.
lots of pieces here.
That's good to get us started. So I have to help you sort, eh?
Yeah, maybe you can work on these little, just put them right here so I can get to them and pass them to you easily. You reckon he's gonna go back to sleep, or
Sometime.
you think he's gonna just sit here and be upset?
He'll be upset for a while, but he'll go back.
Well, I'm not
He'll
leaving
go back
him
to
for-
sleep eventually.
Oh, that's mean. I'm not gonna leave him like that for a while. If I have to leave, I'll go take care of him. See if he settles down. Maybe you should give him some of that.
We probably should. What was I drinking last night? The Eagle.
Eagle Rare.
This is a lot sweeter than the Eagle Rare. That was the first thing I noticed. My palate was still attuned to the Eagle Rare, so when I took my first sip of Four Roses, I was like, whoa, hold on. Tastes like you put a spoonful of sugar in here.
Maybe you did.
Much sweeter. Did they talk about that here back there? Let's look at the... do they put the... Let's read the back. The Legend of Four Roses. Paul Jones Jr., the founder of Four Roses Bourbon, he became smitten by a beautiful southern belle. He sent a proposal to her, and she replied that if her answer were yes, she would wear a corsage of roses on her gown to the upcoming grand ball. When she showed up to the night of the ball in her beautiful gown, she wore a corsage of 4 red roses. He later named his bourbon Four Roses as a symbol of his devout passion for the lovely belle. So there you go. That's the legend of Four Roses Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Well, thank goodness we know now.
Hello, Mr. Jorfus. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Punkin said, sweet score, Big Papa. And Carrot wants to know if you started on your cookbook, Jess.
Cookbook? Was I supposed to start a cookbook? Oh, the diarrhea one?
Yeah.
No. I did, however, order the ingredients to make the Argentinian, which I've learned is kind of like their version of tiramisu. I know, I can't turn it off.
We're gonna have to.
I'm gonna go.
Mute
I'm
his
going
ass.
You can't mute it. You can only turn it. They don't want you to ignore him.
Huh?
They don't want you to ignore him. You can only turn it to just number 1 volume. I'm trying to finish sorting these, and then I'm gonna go tend to him.
Well.
But yeah, I learned that when I was reading about the chocolata, chocolita,
Chocolinas,
chocolinas.
chocotortas
Chocotorta is
are
the dessert.
made with the
Yeah,
chocolinas.
Yeah, it's like a tiramisu. You soak the chocolitas in coffee. Linas, okay. You soak them in coffee, very strong coffee, and then you layer them in, and it's a no-bake dessert. So.
You always talk shit about no-bake desserts.
No. I love
Yes.
some no-bake desserts. I don't like no-bake cookies because they don't taste like cookies. They taste like fudge with chunky stuff in them.
That doesn't make any sense because there's no.
I like trifles. That's no-bake. I like tiramisu. That's no-bake.
The reason when you say that.
I like some cheesecake that is no-bake.
The reason when you say that, why it makes no sense, is when you say something doesn't taste like a cookie, is because there are so many different types of cookies. To suggest that there is one thing that a cookie should taste like is kind of an absurdity, in my opinion. To say,
okay, that's like if you give somebody a brownie and you say, well, that doesn't taste like ice cream.
No,
there's brownies and ice cream.
That's not even the same.
Anyway, it gives you a different. It's like a candy more than a cookie to me. It tastes more like a candy treat.
What? You think? No-bake cookies taste like candy treats.
Yeah, like when you make like Christmas candies, you have like turtles and like there's like clusters with chocolate and peanut and pretzels.
You're
and
thinking
like
of
things like that.
Turtles.
And Buckeye. No, I already said turtles. That's caramel chocolate and pecans.
You're thinking of fudge rounds.
Stop. Anyway, it tastes like a candy that you would make and like put in a little Christmas box for your teacher. That's what no-bake cookies taste like to me.
I think they taste like cookies. They're just they're like oatmeal cookies, but they're like usually cold, a little cool.
Yeah, I know what they are.
Well, do you think oatmeal cookies don't taste like cookies?
No, they do.
Because I think they're very cookie-ish.
No, because they get like fluffy. You know, they get fluffy like a cookie does.
What does? What gets fluffy?
An oatmeal cookie, and like a regular baked oatmeal cookie. It's different than just plopping some oatmeal with peanut butter and chocolate on parchment paper and refrigerating it.
That's not even what you do.
Yes, it is.
And anyway, to say that all oatmeal cookies are fluffy is also a fallacy.
I didn't say all oatmeal cookies are fluffy. I said that they're fluffier than a no-bake cookie because no-bake cookies aren't fluffy at all. They're like, this is the worst. We need to stop. This is like the argument when we had over sweet and savory items.
Well, these things deserve to be talked about.
No, they don't.
Hashed out properly. What do they say? Sunlight's the best disinfectant. So we need to get these things out in the open and talked about.
Lead to a divorce. Then that gentleman can come back and be happy finally.
It might. Someone left the stream, said Giga Chad.
Oh no. Let's just call it off.
Hold on, let me look back here. Giga Chad hates scary Roblox games. And Jorfa said there's a cookie in Argentina that's called vanillas or vanillas.
Oh, do I need to learn how to make that too?
That we sometimes, with those cookies, we make tiramisu.
Oh.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I was just commenting on. This tiramisu, because the chocotorta is kind of got like a similar complexion going on. It's more chocolatey though. Because tiramisu doesn't typically have chocolate. It's got custard, like a custard type layer. Lady fingers. And espresso, yeah.
Okay.
I think some sort of liqueur. Kahlua maybe. I don't know.
Well, let's start building.
All right.
Shall we?
I guess we argued and people are now leaving the video. Sorry everybody.
Well, that's what happened. That's what happens.
You don't like it when mom and dad fight?
Jorfa said today I'm feeling a little bit undecided, so what do you want? A riddle or a joke of the night?
Let's do a joke.
Let's do a joke tonight.
Yeah.
It's like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, we suck at riddles, so let's.
And Carrot wants to know if we've ever had Malort. M-A-L-L-O-R-T. O with the 2 dots on top. Is that an umlaut? Is that what they call that?
Maybe.
O-R-T. I don't know if that's...
I don't know how you say it either. I've never had that, no. Sounds fancy.
Is it a beverage? Is it a snack cake? Is it a...
You put these in the way of your building spot. Trying to scoot.
Well, I didn't have room. You were
Said to
still
put them
sorting
there.
right there, and I was just putting them where I could put them. Why are you trying to throw me under the bus?
I'm not. I want to make sure you have room to build your stuff.
I'll have plenty of room.
You're
I was just
always
trying
making me out to be the bad guy.
to... No.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yesterday.
feel like the bad guy, then
No.
that's on you.
Don't gaslight me. We'll fight.
You're
I'll
the
fight
one
you with this
gaslighting,
stick.
Constantly gaslighting. Everyone knows it. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it.
Now you look stupid with this thing on your hand.
Well, because you keep putting it there.
Well.
Once again. There we go. All these right here.
Hey, look, we get to tap into the strange pieces over here finally again.
Well, that's good. They need to be used. Let's see this Malort thing. If we can find it, we have to try it on stream. It's the worst tasting booze ever.
Oh, well, why do we want to try it then?
Because it's entertaining when people try shit food stuffs on
You
the
can do
internet.
it. I'm drinking something disgusting right now.
Well, they don't know about that.
Well,
You can-
if you want me to drink something nasty, I'm already doing it.
that's like a electrolyte drink.
Well, yeah. It's got lots of salt in it and fermented bacteria.
Okay, Jorfus's joke. He said, "What did one hat say to the other?"
Go on ahead. I'll
You wait here. I'll go
on
ahead.
ahead. Yeah.
I see. That's a variation of maybe my favorite cheesy joke.
What's your favorite cheesy joke?
The way that I always tell it is, "What did the hat rack say to the hat?" You go on ahead. I'll stay here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a variation on that. I
Yeah.
knew where that was going. So
Still a nice wholesome joke for the evening.
there's your Mr. Jorfus joke of the night.
Our 4-year-old told us a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what it was?
Something about the
Yeah, why did
The
the
gym.
Yeah, why did the hamburger go to the gym? 'Cause he was trying to get bigger buns.
yeah, that's it.
I think he probably heard that on a stream. He didn't come up with that on his own. I'm certain of that.
Giga Chad said, "Would you die or sacrifice?"
What?
I don't know.
Well, I would like to do neither.
Yeah, I'd
can
answer.
have it.
I'd answer neither one, preferably. Jorfus said I would tell a pizza joke, but it's very cheesy. There's a bonus joke of the night.
Yeah, we like that.
Okay, what do you got here? What are we doing now?
This. Wait. Yeah. Hold on, something's amiss.
Do you need that one, in fact?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one. And then you put on these squares. You got, now, you want to take one from here. You know, this gets confusing. So
Okay,
the,
hold
the
on. All
square,
right, I can-
the
let me-
square nestles in right
Yep.
there. It binds the four corner or the three corners.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right here.
And then this one sits right next to it. Equally spaced. There you go. It's very squeaky.
It is
It's
very
crunchy.
squeaky. All right. There.
Okay, now you've got to build a grid here.
Okay.
You need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you need 2 of these. And then you need a, did you get that? And then you need a big one.
Okay, let me start on one side here.
Do you see what, here, I'll,
So,
I'll
yep,
just
I can-
hold it for you.
Yeah, I
then.
can see it. Start
Try
right
not
there.
to describe it. Why are these so
This one.
squeegee?
It's like a slightly bendy type of plastic. Oop, hold on. Nope, 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 nope. That's not what I
Oh
wanted.
no, we're gonna have a bunch of different facing pointy ones next. I hate those.
There. Let's move that up to the top. There we go. And then this one, doing that. And then we've got this guy right here. And a piece going here. And one right there. And there. And that one right. Oh, hold on. Wait. There's a space? There's a space betwixt. Damn it.
Yeah.
On that last one. That was.
Right here.
No, I got that.
Here, why don't you use the mover?
I don't even know if the mover will work on this.
Use the.
There we go.
Yeah.
It does. Okay. I just had to leave a space right there. Okay. That's
there
what
should
we're.
be an L-shaped opening in between. Did you get
A
that?
tease.
Okay. There's your next pieces.
Giga Chad said, I wish streams pay more attention to the comments. I read all the comments. What are you talking about, Giga Chad? He had written another thing here. He said, Mejor su rendimiento de su carrera como un equipo con una victoria. Jorfus translated that to improve your career performance as a team with a win.
We're trying. Trying to right now.
And then he said, bro, my mom used my phone and she Mexican. XD.
Who said? Whose mom? Jorfus's mom?
Giga Chads.
Oh, okay. Maybe, I don't know.
And then Carrot wants to know, do you have any albums or songs that I'm not aware of other than your 2 Super Divorce albums? Is that, I'm guessing you meant the Super Divorce ones.
Nick has many albums.
Yes, by the way, if I seem to be ignoring the chat for a second, I will always come back to it.
See,
I just
that's
have
what
to,
I was trying to help out and you yelled at me because of the wuss tunes. Can I mute my YouTube so I can still keep an eye on the chat for you?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Well, that's what I was trying to do before you scolded me.
We'll just... I don't know if it'll let you... I think you can pause the video and the comments should keep scrolling.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I can just do that. Bear with me if the sound comes off for a second. This is an ad.
Okay.
Lots of guns.
Don't do that.
I gotta wait for it.
But yes, Carrot, we have many...
There we go.
we have many options to choose from in the Nicholas Villar's collection. Pre-Super Divorce era. Pre-Super Divorce, there are plenty of options for you to check out.
Should I list them in the chat?
Yeah, Jess will list them in the chat. She'll...
I think you can find everybody on Spotify, correct?
No, not all of them.
You can find TGAB, right?
Yeah, Great American Beast, which would have been my band circa 2000... When did we get together? Late 2006 through 2012.
Yeah, right after Laz was born.
So from 2006 to 2012, it was the Great American Beast. And then after that, very short-lived group called Drive December.
Mm-hmm. There's no albums out for that one, is there?
I don't know if you can find any of that stuff online. I've still got the music myself, but I don't know if it's posted anywhere. And then after that, we had Sleep Star Ignition, which I think the Sleep Star Ignition album, I Love What You've Done with the Place, is probably the best thing that I've done overall. I think that when I think of songs that where I felt like I was really coming into my own, if you will, I would probably say that's it.
Is that the one with Boardwalk on it? Is that the one before?
That was the one before. That was good too.
Yeah, I like both.
Not that I dislike the Super Divorce stuff, because I think that the first Super Divorce album is fantastic. I had a great time writing and performing all those songs, and it has its own feel to it, more stripped down and raw sounding than the high production values of the Sleepstar albums.
Carrot wants to know, coming into your own what?
Well,
Anyway, trying to keep things family friendly on here. You need. Are they on YouTube? That's a good question. You find some live Great American Beast stuff.
yeah,
Audio quality isn't great, but you can check. I think all that out on Spotify for sure.
yeah, you can find all the Great American Beast album songs and shit are on Spotify.
And
then if you,
Sleepstar.
I love what you've done with the places not on Spotify.
Oh,
From
it's not.
Sleepstar. You have to go to SoundCloud if you want to listen to that album. So my discography is like kind of spread all over the place. You just have to kind of search for it.
Which was the album that you put out that somebody hoped you would have a van flip?
Oh, when the Great American Beast signed to Trustkill Records, and they put the press release out. I think it was on lambgoat.com, which covers a bunch of metal news. And they're like, the Great American Beast signs with Trustkill Records. And I was looking at the comments, and like the first one just said praying for a van flip.
And then that really happened.
Well, our van didn't flip, but
I
we did
know.
get in a crash.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I see people online who just like throw such a bitch fit about people being mean to them and, oh, he made fun of my music, or this guy made fun of my game that I made, like, yeah, it's not nice, but to me, when people have already wished death upon you because you achieved some mild degree of success, it's like, I don't really give a fuck. You can say whatever you want to. It's fine with me.
Good luck with this.
Okay,
I'm not even going to try to explain it.
yeah, this goes,
Wait, oh, I thought you were here. You're there.
yeah, right here first. Gotta do that. And leave
Oh, I
the
think the
two
pieces are right here.
spaces right here. And
Oh, I
then
forgot about the chat. Whoops.
like that.
Supposed to be helping.
And then we've got this guy.
Oh, Jorfus is having to leave.
Okay.
He's got to go to sleep. Good night, Jorfus.
Good night. Thanks for popping in for a few minutes.
Giga Chad says he has to go to church Mexican school tomorrow at 9 p.m. and he doesn't speak Mexican.
Oh.
Carrot said lambgoat.com sounds like one of those goatsy websites. Am I saying this right? What is lambgoat? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, the article.
Yeah. It's like a metal news website, or it was. I don't know if it's. I think it's still around. I think.
And he asked if you remember goatsy. Am I saying that right?
Yes. You don't know
He
what it-
says, I pity you if you remember.
Yes. I remember the most famous example is the fucking, what do you call it? The fortune teller in Link to the Past, the Zelda game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big old goatsy hanging out.
There's a goatsy.
Jess doesn't know.
I feel like I've heard this before, and I think you've maybe explained it to me.
Jess doesn't know anything about the internet.
I don't.
She's completely lost. She knows. Somehow she's grown up around it. I've
lived in a different realm of the internet than you have.
I guess.
So
All right.
Tell me, is it something gross?
I won't tell you.
Okay. Giga Chad wants to know who's played the Melon Playground mobile game. And he also has to go to sleep in 5 or 15 minutes.
I've never heard of that game, so I don't. Not me.
Me neither.
I've not played it.
How much of a charge do you have on your phone? You got a good size charge?
Yeah, but I brought down a charger for you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, I see. Are you able to plug it in?
It's right there,
Oh,
right next to you.
oh goodness.
I put it on the
Really-
chair for that
You really
reason.
set me up here. Look at that. What a guy. What
Yeah.
a pal. What a duderoni.
This is supposed to go over. Are we supposed to take this from Skeletor?
What?
These arms. Is there another set of arms?
I don't know.
I guess not. I guess it's telling me to put these on the board here.
That's sad. I'm gonna have to find another plug for baby here. But he's gone back to sleep.
Carrot said, "What the fuck is a deuteroni?"
Did I say that?
Yes.
I don't remember that, but it sounds like the word I would say. I'm always coming up with all kinds of strange names for everything.
What are
I
these?
call the kids dilly wads. I don't think that's made up.
Dang dillywad.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I think that's how that's supposed to be. All right. Okay. I think we can turn the page.
Ouch.
Carrot said, "Man, dog noses are weird. They're all furry, and then their noses are just like wet blobs. Imagine if humans had noses made of like lizard scales. That'd be gross.
Maybe one day we will.
I'm glad we don't.
They have the hybrid breeding, and whatnot.
Well, there are lizard people.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's what they say.
But I'm glad I don't have a dog nose
Yeah.
or a cat nose.
They're always clammy.
Yeah, they're always wet.
I know.
It pisses me off when I'm laying there and
Your
Feel one
nose
of the-
gets wet.
no, not my nose, but when I
When you
feel a
feel-
wet nose rub against my arm or something, or I've got my leg outside the blankets and one of the cats has to jump up, and the first thing they do is like have to put their nose right on like a weird part of your leg, side of your knee. There's like the wet slop. You have to kick it off. What a mess. What a disgrace. What an absolute disgrace. Giga Chad's gonna get a dog when he moves in a week.
I mean, they can be good companions even with their wet noses.
Yeah. Weezer just had a new song come out about wanting a dog. So I want to get a dog. It's a good song. All their
you
new
get all-
stuff's been great lately. Fantastic.
Did you get all the pointy parts?
Yeah, they're all in place.
What kind of dog are you gonna get? Giga Chad? Why can't I talk? There's that.
What am I supposed to do with this thing
Shove it
here?
up your rear. Oh, we get to tap into this stack. There you go. You're gonna build a wall.
Like, which way?
That
This
goes here, the
one
end.
facing this
Yeah,
direction?
Yeah. And then the fatter one.
Right here. And then this one.
You have to do something with those arms. I think you put them in the wrong spot.
No, I
Either
put them
that
where
or they need to arch backward more.
I definitely put them where they told me to.
There you go.
Well, okay. There we are.
Okay. Now you need one of these.
One of these.
And then one with 3, which I'm trying to locate.
3 what? Wait, this go on top? This connecting these two together? Like
Yeah.
that? And then
I can't find a 3.
a 3-prong right here. One of these? No, that's a skinny.
We need a tall one.
Right there. There we go.
Oh
Alright.
gosh. Sorry, there's a bunch of them. I thought those were 4.
No, you just gotta count.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dilbert Dillywad.
Giga Chad said, imagine having kids that want you to buy toys for them. I don't have to imagine it.
We live it every day. We actually had to abruptly leave Toys R Us today because the mission went awry.
Yeah.
Nobody could handle their shit. Well, our oldest was fine, but... Did you see that Carrot changed his name?
No. What's his name now? Dilbert Dillywad. There is probably someone named Dilbert Dillywad.
You know, sometimes when I'm very angry at the kids or when they're acting particularly not intelligent, I want to say mean things to them, but instead I just call them dillywads instead of how I truly feel. You know, sometimes when I'm like, why are you being an idiot? You can just say, why are you just being a dillywad? A dang dillywad.
A dang dillywad. Stop being a dang dillywad.
Yeah. It's friendly. They can say it at school. Their teacher will just, like, what the...
For now.
What's that?
Every curse word was okay to say at one point.
Giga Chad said them and they said they want a $150 toy. Who's that?
I don't know. I've purchased $150 toys before.
We're playing one right now.
Yeah, right here.
Nick is the child that wants all of the toys.
Yeah. Guilty as charged. Alright, what's next?
Hear about this?
2 of the 4
Yeah.
piece. 2 4-piece combos.
There you go.
And then
Those go at the top. One on the top corner. And then you skip 2.
skip
And
2.
then there you go. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
I'm going to get your pieces ready here. Let's see. You need 2 of these. You need 1 of these.
Disco. Party disco. Disco party party perfect.
Why are you saying that?
That's what Giga Chad said. Do you have a problem with the disco?
No, I just wasn't sure what you were referring to.
Everybody disco dancing.
That's right. So here you make a T.
With a
Mr. T.
4, and it's gonna go. How many?
It's like right against the edge. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
like
you had
that?
it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Okay.
Although, okay, yeah, you got that right. And then you do 2 of these.
2 of the 3 ones.
No, a 4 and a 3. A 4.
No,
and then a 3. A 4 and then a 3.
Are you sure?
Yes. 4, 3. There you go.
4. Are you sure?
Yes.
And then
There's
a 3.
yes.
Okay.
And then on the other side, and do this at the top. I just had it in the right spot for you.
I didn't know. I'm just picking it up.
I'm
My
telling
bad.
you. I'm just telling you. I'm
Well.
just letting you know. And then you do this, hold on, a 3, and then a 4.
3, then 3, 4.
And then a 2, and then skip a hole, and then another 2.
A 2 up here. Skeep. And then another 2.
Fart fondue.
Fart fondue.
Something we can add to the cookbook.
Yeah. To the delectable.
That'd be tricky because
The Diarrhea Delectables cookbook.
fart fondue might be tricky because fondue is usually like a, like a gloppy liquid,
Well, you would mix the farts in with the liquid and go to its flavor.
like cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese with farts. Essence of fart. How much fart would you use?
We make the gas into a liquid form and then whip it in.
Just make it in the steamy atmosphere.
Anus a la mode, says Dilbert Dillywad. Hold on, what is this? Giga Chad wants to know if I can understand him when he says Mejor que el dinero que me has dicho en el dinero que me. Uh, uh, what the money, what, something about money. What money? That's about it.
What's money ever done for me?
Yeah. Translate. I can't translate it. I can't pull up anything else on my phone. Someone else in the chat's gonna have to translate it and see what it says.
And we lost Jorfus,
Yeah, Jorfus was our
translator.
he
It's a
would have been able
hired
to do it.
translator.
Someone could be a sweetheart and look up a wrestling result for me.
Wrestling result.
Yeah. There's a Ring of Honor pay-per-view tonight.
I mean, I can look that up.
Well, I was trying to be interactive and see if
Oh, that's fair.
someone wanna.
Here's your pieces.
What do we got to do here?
This one first. Start with that. See, it goes here.
Yeah. Ouch. There. And then
We're gonna leave a gap.
okay. We leave a gap and then what?
It looks like you do this piece like this, and then this one goes behind it like that. It looks like a two-piece, but it's just flipped. You skip. You
It goes
skip
right
and
here?
then yeah. Mm-hmm.
Creating a kind of that kind of effect.
I believe
And
so.
then this one's gonna go right next to it, like that. And then
What do you
this
need
one-
searched? Bye, Giga Chad. Have a good sleep.
see you, Chad. I would like to know who won between FTR and the Briscoes in their dog collar match this evening for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. Okay, right here. Because I did not get a chance to watch it, but I'm sure that it was incredible. Now, that goes right there. My guess is going to be the Briscoes took the tag titles back from FTR. That's my guess. Who do you think won, Jess?
I'll go with your assessment because you're usually right about these things.
Okay. All right. There we go. And then another one piece right next to it. Not to be confused with One Piece. The
Briscoes.
I was right. Told you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to track down a way to view that match tomorrow. Let me see. Wait, there's supposed to be. Is that on the side of that one? Is that supposed to be hanging over the side? Yeah, it is. I didn't think it was. That's my fault.
What is what hanging over the side?
I made a conversation mistake.
Mm.
This one's supposed to be right here. Just gonna walk it right over there. Little Walker Texas Stranger. Little skip bow. Skip 2, carry the do. Put it in your doo-doo. This one goes next to it right here. And right there. Okay. Now I can move on to that one right there.
You ready?
Yep.
Hmm.
I feel like I've probably asked this before. Dilbert Dillywad, if that is your name. Do you watch any professional wrestling? Or have you given it a shot at all in the past? At any point in your life, were you a pro wrestling fan?
I've watched it a couple times.
A couple. You've seen a few matches. We got a 4-piece and another 4-piece. Like that. And then we have another one that goes right below, like that. And this guy is gonna go right here. Okay. And Thane, this is going to go right here on this side of the wall. And what's next? Two of these. Where does this go? Right after that one, eh?
Dilbert Dillywad says he used to be interested in it in passing. He knows enough about it from like 2000 to 2010, but anything nowadays is a mystery.
You should get back into the swing of things. And if you want a good place to start, start by, if you're just looking for some good wrestling content, it'll give you a good idea of the lay of the land. Start listening to the Jim Cornette
that's
Experience.
terrible advice. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't tell people not to listen to Jim Cornette.
No, because then you can't enjoy it to the
Yes, you
fullest
can.
pleasure.
That makes it more enjoyable.
He's so harshly biased against. You can't just like watch and enjoy stuff that you find. Because then his head gets in there, and you're like, well, now I don't like that or this.
No,
it's just.
He knows what he's talking about.
I know, but he's very abrasive.
That's the idea.
I know.
You know what Mick Foley said?
He doesn't make me want to watch wrestling. He makes me want to not watch wrestling.
He makes you want to watch good wrestling, and he makes you watch it with a critical eye. And then that gives you something to talk about with your buddies.
No, because
when you're like, oh my god, did you fucking see that? And you can
no, because
text...
he's not. His stance on pizza isn't so great.
Well, I don't listen to him for his pizza.
Well, you can't
but it's
trust
still
a man
entertaining.
with a bad pizza take.
Is it better without McMahon? Well, I mean, Triple H has definitely turned things around on Raw and SmackDown. I think he's having a great positive impact.
What have you done here? Did you already do this?
Yeah, I did. We're done on that page. We can move on.
Did we do this?
Yeah, we just did that.
All these?
Yes.
Ugh.
We can move on. But yeah, I think sadly, because I grew up watching Vince McMahon on screen and loved the Mr. McMahon character, and wrestling would not be the same without him. But sadly, I think he just he got to a point where he just was not with it.
He's chasing that tail. He's chasing tail.
Yeah,
apparently.
I guess.
So it is.
But as far as like the business goes, he was so disconnected from what people wanted to see. It's like, I can't think of any other.
Your Vince McMahon impression.
What
would he say? What would he say?
We'll get to that. But it's like, I don't know of any other business where you basically get a focus group who pays to be a part of your focus group every time that you run your product. So like 2 times a week, not counting their non-televised, house shows, Raw and SmackDown, you get an arena full of thousands of people who basically are your focus group, who are telling you what they want every single time you go out there. And it's like he got to a point where he just stopped listening to people and was going to make his ideas work. Damn it, one way or another. Fans' opinions be damned, and I think that that didn't work out so well in his later years running the business.
Finally found it.
That's why ratings just plummeted. And he didn't want other stars, it seemed, to get bigger than the business itself. It seemed like he had a problem with that. With people getting over organically. So then he would...
Wasn't orchestrated by him.
Yeah, and then he would squash them and bury them.
That's mean.
Yeah. The only person he wanted to get over was Roman. Worked out in the end, because I will admit I've come around on Roman. He is the man. I acknowledge my tribal chief. I'm actually wearing my Bloodline t-shirt right now.
You got the honorary Uce on there.
No, this was before he joined. So I'll have to get an updated Bloodline shirt.
You know, I feel like you made a big deal out of your wrap snacks, and they're sitting there in the corner.
Well, you gotta time these things. Not gonna rush it. Not rushing.
Do you think Vince McMahon would eat wrap snacks?
Yeah, he would.
Would he?
Yeah.
I thought he's pretty strict with his diet.
I think he'd probably have some wrap
Cornette
snacks.
says he's only ever seen him eat like steak and boiled chicken.
Yeah. He might try one. Dilbert says the Edge and Lita copulation in the ring comes to mind. Had to look it up to double check. Yeah, that was
ring?
wild.
Oh, was that like when they were like licking each other in their throats?
Yeah, and they're like nude.
Oh, I didn't see the nude part.
Well, almost. It was like a softcore porn, like in the ring.
Oh, I remember like when they were showing all the people getting married.
Yeah.
They would show their like affair,
Mhm.
and they would just like lick each other's faces. It's
Yeah.
pretty grotesque and sloppy.
It was a different time.
Yeah, can't do that now.
No, people would.
If they were, I don't know. Maybe if they were both women, you could do that now.
They did plenty of that
I
back
know,
then.
I know.
They even had a name for it. Eric Bischoff always would come out and promote the HLA. I know what you guys came to see. You came for some HLA, some hot lesbian action. And then he'd bring out two chicks, and
Who probably weren't actually lesbians.
probably not,
It's kind of mean.
but they would just. That was like a whole running thing for a while.
I see.
Had nothing to do with wrestling, obviously, but.
There you go.
Okay, what do we do now?
These.
We're on that step.
Yeah, you're gonna. Hopefully, you
you
can
can just
see it
leave it
because I
there.
don't think
It's
I
fine,
can
it's fine.
explain what's. Once you get all these pieces that tilt and twirl, I start getting pissed off. I don't know about you.
The tilted twirl.
It is the tilt to twirl. Makes me want to just throw the book out.
I'm trying to look at where is this piece going?
I would say start with this one first. The strange piece. That.
This one, the shoe.
Yeah. Because you're gonna stack that to where it touches both of these.
Okay.
You
There
see?
you Mm-hmm.
And then you have this
shit.
with.
Yeah. Okay.
So then you have this and this right here,
Mm-hmm.
but it goes like this, red and yellow.
Yeah. Okay. Steph McMahon's been a part of some weird storylines over the years. Yeah. Especially the one where her and Triple H got married while she was sedated.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this takes up these two spots.
And then they fell in love in real life. Such a heartwarming story.
What'd you do with the big pointy
I've
one?
got it right here.
Oh.
It goes right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one.
The long one. You need the one with the longer knuckle.
Yep. Cross those three. And then this one right here. There we go. All right. I was just thinking about these wuss tunes and made me think of Oblivion and Skyrim. We were listening to a fantastic interview. If any of you out there are fans of Skyrim, Oblivion, any of the Elder Scrolls games, Fallout, Todd Howard on the Lex Friedman show. Look that up. Fantastic interview. I've always been a big fan of Todd Howard. He's a meme, I know that, but he really is an industry titan and someone who should be listened to.
Why
I
is he a
think.
meme?
Sort of the way he's hyped certain aspects of various games up over the years, and just his delivery and.
Oh, he just seems like he's excited about stuff.
I know, you know how it is.
Aw.
People get memed.
I don't know how
It's
it
part
is.
of it's part. I think there's a certain level of affection behind it for a lot of people, but anyway. Let's see.
Can you do a Jim Ross?
I'm sure I could.
I've never heard you do a Jim Ross. I've heard you do Vince quite a bit.
Yeah, I like to
It's
do.
always uncomfortable.
I heard you do events the other day.
What?
You did the events that I always do when I'm yelling at the dogs.
Which one?
The shut up. It's either Warrior or Phoebe kept whining, and I heard you do it from across the house.
It's so natural. I didn't even realize I had done it. I think it was when I was cooking. I don't like being bothered when I'm trying to cook.
I could do a good old JR, but I'd probably wake everyone up.
Yeah, he
The
does
best
kinda.
JR is when you're screaming at the top of
Yeah.
your lungs. And,
Yeah, he is always yelling.
all right, what's the first order of business here on this next step?
I would start with the 3-piece action. Oh wait, no. Start with putting the skinny top on top of the fat top,
Okay.
and then stamping that down right here, right there.
With the claw.
Yeah, out.
Okay.
And then next to it, horizontally, you have a 2-piece,
Mhm.
and then this one right next to it.
This one.
And
Yep.
then seems like you skip one or something, and then you tuck it down into this hole. Hey,
All right.
all right, you got it. Now,
Fallout 4 and 76 come to mind as failed, overhyped projects. I think
Fallout 4 is
76, yeah, but Fallout 4 seems to be pretty divisive. Like, that's not one. I know that 76 does not seem to have much of a fan base, but
76.
another Fallout game that did not. It was like a 76 was an MMO, wasn't it? I never played it. I just not because of the reviews, because really I can't think of any games that I've stayed away from because it got bad reviews. If anything, I can tell you some games I played just because of how poorly they reviewed. I just don't trust reviews. I don't trust game publications for the most part. And where does this go in the corner? Okay. And it's kind of like a little bit of the.
It goes right next to it, along the wall. A 3-piece along the wall.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one goes the other direction, sticking out, right next to it.
Like this.
Yeah. And then that one goes against the wall again.
Okay. But 4 seems to be split. You don't think that the storyline was there? Well, I can't really comment because I have played some of Fallout 3 and a little bit of the original. And it's a series that I'd like to go through completely. I plan to at some point. I just haven't. I've always been a bigger fan of the Elder Scrolls games, though I've never completed an Elder Scrolls storyline. I've played hundreds of hours in both Oblivion and Skyrim just doing other shit. Just getting around to beating the game was never a priority for me, and I think that says a lot about how great those games are. Because so many times these days, especially with many of the games that I've played over the past year, which this experiment I've done on YouTube has seen me play more games in the past year probably than I've played in my entire life combined. But so many games, I'll start out, and after like a half hour, I just want the game to be done. But I can't stop because I've purchased it and I gotta post it on YouTube now. And that's not a good feeling. And it makes me miss the days of just sitting and playing games for no other reason than enjoying them, and not because you even want to beat the game, just because you want to play the game. I mean, imagine if you looked at every game that way. Imagine if you thought of every card game that you played. Like you sit down and play poker with your friends, and the number one objective is getting the poker game over with. Like, it's not a very. That's not a good game. if all you can think of is just getting to the end and being done with it, I think there's something missing there. The best games, the ones that maybe you want to complete it, but then you don't want to leave it and never come back. You want to revisit it. You want to experience it again, see what you missed. Let's see.
The other side. These ones.
Okay, these, what have we got there? This one is right here, I think. And then this one. Yeah, I played some great games in the past year or so, but I've also played a lot of shit. And that's why I've decided to become a game creator myself.
Dun, dun.
I've seen so much that I'm like, okay, if this is being praised and touted, okay, game on. A Super Divorce game coming soon.
Here's something.
I don't know about how soon. What? Here's something.
Just that.
Yeah.
Some back in the news.
Every game that Dilbert has looked forward to for the past few years has turned out to be shit.
Well, tell them to get ready for yours. This
Yeah.
is also going to be shit.
My game will also be shit, if that's how you feel. No, I hope I will not release a shit game. I won't do it.
But you will release a shit cookbook.
I will do that. We will do that for sure.
Maybe the game that you make can be a simulated shit cookbook. That you have to be a chef and cook your
Shit
way.
Chef Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll do that.
Of the delectable diarrhea.
But I don't really. That maybe later. I can't do that. I don't think that would be much fun on the Atari.
What, the shit cookbook?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth because that now tastes like something died in my mouth.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna start with an Atari 2600 game. That's what I've
Here's
made
your-
up my mind to do.
Your next ones, and then your next ones there.
So it's gonna be a modest effort out the gate. Well, actually, I should say it's gonna be kind of a Herculean effort, the Atari game that I'm starting with, because I'm learning to code. And I'm learning to code via with assembly language, which is about as close to machine code as it gets. And a lot of programmers will tell you you shouldn't even bother. Like, don't do that. Don't learn assembly, because you can't get a job in modern times writing with assembly language. Don't waste your time, kid. Don't do that. Do it as a hobby. No, I'm not doing it as a hobby. I'm gonna make an Atari game. I'm gonna make a nice Atari game. I'm going to put it on cartridge with a nice box, and I'm doing my due diligence. I want it to rank amongst the best playing Atari games that have ever been created, and that's what I'm working on. So, yeah. You had many fun coding times in high school. Coding websites. Well, that's like, yeah, I guess if you enjoy that, that's fun. I think that from what I've learned so far, it's just neat. It's a neat thing. And I started messing around in Unity a little bit at the same time, while learning assembly. I'm very, very, very noobish. I mean, I'm just getting into the weeds a little bit. But there's a lot of background to learn about assembly language and about coding for the 6502 processor in particular, or the 6507 when it comes to the Atari, which is a little bit cheaper version of the 6502, which was used in many different famous systems in the 80s. The NES, the C64. But like I said, I'm starting with the Atari 2600, and it's just cool. It's cool to see something as simple as putting the few little fucking, lines of code up there that basically put a rainbow up on the screen that show you all the colors, that are capable of being displayed. To actually see your text file get dragged into the assembler. It spits out your binary file, and then you load that into your emulator, and then to see something come up there, it's a neat experience. And I imagine it gets even cooler as you go along. You start doing more and more complex things and actually creating a game. I can see why people would sit there and become a code monkey, as they call them. Just sitting there at your computer and not leaving and plugging away at this stuff. I think if you don't get anything from that moment, and the process itself doesn't seem interesting to you, then it would probably be a nightmare, and it would be like a complete bore to make it past a 5-minute tutorial, a 5-minute introduction. But I found everything to be fascinating so far, and especially with the assembly language stuff. When I was just looking up information about coding for the 2600, there were so many caution, turn back now, don't bother, don't mess with it, you'll never make it past the introduction phase. Because I guess so many people do that. So many people watch 10 minutes of a video explaining you what it's going to take to create an Atari game from the ground up, and it's like, yeah, that's going to be a lot of work. And that's where I was saying, when I started messing around with Unity a little bit, it's almost like, the difference between those two processes couldn't be more exaggerated. Not that there's no coding involved when you're using Unity, but so much is obviously done for you that you don't have to mess with, which is great for creating games in a modern setting, and games that require so much more detail, and if you were to do it all by hand, so to speak, from the ground up, then you'd probably never be able to make a modern game without these tools that we've come up with over time. But yeah, it's just it's interesting, and I feel like I'm having more fun with the sort of primitive approach with learning assembly code. That's like holding my brain power. It's holding my attention in a way that learning Unity was not. And for many people that may sound silly, but that's just the way it is, and that's what it's going to be. So that's what we're going with. What's up, Ghoulie? Probably here for a shorter time tonight. That's all right. Just appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by. Uh-oh. We got a Chewini on the prowl. Hopefully not barking at people. Not at this late night hour. In the midnight hour, she went arf, arf, arf. Okay, I don't even know where I went. I got off on a big rambly ramble. But maybe now's a good time, while I paused, to open up these Wrap Icon wrap snacks featuring the notorious B.I.G. honey jalapeno potato chips. A net weight of 2.5 ounces. There is, Jess is right here. She just got back.
Hello.
She went to brush her teeth after drinking an electrolyte beverage that left her mouth feeling very tangy and...
It wasn't the electrolytes. The electrolytes by themselves are fine. It's mixed with the fortigen. The fortigen is the key.
Yeah.
Every time. It really wrecks everything going on. So I'll not be having any chips.
Ghoulie says hello, Jess.
Hi, Ghoulie.
Well, maybe...
Oh, Joe's World is here.
Oh, what's up, Joe? Didn't see Joe. There he is. He said, I died.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Joe's World died, and Carrot's dog is barking.
I'll read you this tribute to the Notorious B.I.G. on the back of this potato chip bag before we open this up and see what it's all about. What?
Did you not do the pieces I set for you yet?
No, not yet. I was rambling on and on about...
I even spent extra time getting them ready. What a disgrace.
There's a picture of the Notorious B.I.G., Big Papa. Big Papa.
You didn't even do these ones yet.
He likes it when you call him Big Papa. Biggie Smalls is another moniker he used, of course. So here's what it says.
Brooklyn legend Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G., is known as one of the most prolific MCs to ever touch the mic. His timeless music, filled with provocative, innovative storytelling, helped to shape, influence, and impact the culture of hip-hop globally.
What? What is Gallipoli?
The Rap Snacks Icon brand honors his legacy in our partnership with Notorious B.I.G. LLC.
What are you doing?
In the words of B.I.G., we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Utilizing educational and financial literacy tools to empower our youth as well as the elderly in our communities, the Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation and the Rap Snacks Boss Up Foundation are dedicated to providing the necessary resources to improve and enrich our communities. Our working goal is to end violence and poverty through education, community outreach, and entrepreneurship. To learn more, visit www.therapsnacksfoundation.org.
It was not good. It was not a good job.
There we go.
It's always a shock when your voice goes back to regular after that.
Carrot's blanking on who the music man from the Super Divorce Super Show was. That was Celery Montaigne.
Oh.
Celery Montaigne.
You see the music business quick tips?
Yeah.
Is that who that was?
Yeah. So there's about how full the bag is.
Those are stinky.
That's always nice, isn't it? Look, we just opened it. If I showed you that, you'd think it was empty. Save for the golden color on the inside, which is the reflection of the potato chips. But we've got, well, first of all, we've got chips up to right here. That's how much of the bag has been filled with chips.
Can I read the ingredients? Actually, I better not. I might be afraid you're going to go into a coma afterwards.
So let's see. Honey jalapeno. Sounds like...
Don't do it.
Huh?
Don't do it. I can already see.
It sounds like a good combination. Let me see. Let me find one. They're all broken up.
I hope it's alright that I've taken over.
Yeah, that's fine. Here's the chip I'm gonna try. It looks kind of like a baked chip a little bit. It's got a baked look to it. Baked chips have a certain look to them. This one looks baked to me, but I don't think it is.
Is it a kettle chip? No.
No, I don't think it's Kettle. It's not a Kettle brand. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Smell-wise, smell of potato. Slight smell of cardboard. I don't smell any pepper. It doesn't smell like jalapeno. All right, here we go. Cardboard. Let's see if it tastes cardboardy.
Stop jumping in the dang thing. Now we will get a divorce. I wish everybody could see how stupid you look right now trying to chew your chip in the microphone. Oh, those are so stinky.
ASMR chip eating.
Oh. I can smell the oil. It smells very like, what's the cardboard smell you were talking about?
The first bite tasted really bad, but then they weren't awful after that. Carrot said this is the loudest fucking chomping I've ever fucking heard, and this is on a phone mic.
It's awful.
Okay, let me see if we can up the ante a
No,
little bit.
don't make it worse. Everybody will leave.
Here you go.
You have no idea how badly I want to throw something at you right now. Why is your hand like that?
Because it's all potato chippy.
Stop. Oh.
Dear heavens, says Ghoulie.
Oh, you scared away Ghoulie.
I didn't scare him away. He's still here.
For right this moment. I can't even concentrate on these parts I'm trying to put together because it's too obnoxious. Let's
That
see.
first one was really awful. I was gonna stop and then
Well, he asked you a question about your preference on raw sewage and smelling versus tasting items that you didn't answer.
I didn't see
you
that.
neglected. You were too busy destroying everybody's ears.
would I rather eat something that smelled like raw sewage and tasted great, or something that smelled great? And definitely the I'd definitely rather eat something that tasted great but smelled awful, because then I could at least enjoy the flavor. I feel like if it really tastes awful, you're gonna have a good chance of vomiting, and I'd rather not do that. So we might have some ASMR enthusiasts who are really impressed by what they just heard.
I don't think so.
But I'm glad I decided to give it another shot, because they're, no, they're not good. But
What flavor were they?
honey jalapeno.
Do they taste like honey or jalapeno?
There's like a very slight hint of honey, but almost
Do you wanna-
no.
Do you want to bet there's no honey in the ingredients?
Well, there probably isn't. There's probably no jalapeno either. 'Cause I didn't taste
Jalapeno dust. Try this MSG.
potatoes, vegetable oil,
Canola.
canola, corn, cottonseed, soybean,
Oh.
and sunflower.
They
Honey
just-
jalapeno seasoning, sugar, dried honey,
Oh, dried honey.
in brackets, refinery syrup and honey, dextrose, salt, autolyzed yeast, jalapeno, dehydrated tomato, dehydrated onion, natural flavors including smoke, annatto, and turmeric extract. Turmeric's good for you.
Well, that's That's probably
Basically
for
a
the
health,
color.
basically a health food.
No.
Dehydrated garlic, and paprika extractives and salt. Distributed by Wrap Snacks.
If you have a stroke in the night, I'll know why.
James Lindsay is the president and CEO, if you would like to look him up on Twitter.
I'd like to give him a piece of my mind.
My stomach feels a little off now, but
Of course it does. If you read the first 5 ingredients,
are these They're still in season.
What is that? What do you mean in season?
I thought they might have been spoiled, but they're not. It says March 2023, so they're still good. These will be. I follow a Twitter page called, what is it? Discontinued Foods. I have a feeling these will be on there very soon.
No, those have been around. They have different wrappers, different flavors, based upon different wrappers.
I've never seen wrap snacks
I
before.
have. When I was I've seen them as far back as when I was traveling for work. Because I remember we on our way to Alabama, we went to a gas station, and like there, you know how at the front they have the chips.
Yeah.
It was all wrap snacks. And I remember thinking it was like the most preposterous thing because all the names were like really silly and over the top that had to do with like the wrapper that it was associated with.
Well,
I thought that I showed those. I thought I sent you a picture. Maybe I sent it to Amanda. I remember thinking it was really silly.
Ghoulie said, I don't think anyone in their right mind thought the sound of 5 chips right on the mic is satisfying or relaxing. And Carrot said he speaks for everyone, literally everyone, when he says no ASMR enthusiast will be impressed with my chip chomping.
Oh, I know.
I'm sure they've ran for the hill. I don't think so.
I agree with the peanut gallery here.
I think that there's a market for what we're doing here, and maybe you guys aren't.
Ghoulie says your previous attempts were okay, but you've pushed it too far.
Read the next comment.
No such thing as too far.
There
He
we
also
go.
wanted to know if there was
That's
battery
the
acid
one.
on the ingredients list, and there pretty much. You might as well.
No battery acid, but
Might as well. You're gonna have to get back to your bone broth to undo the damage you just did there.
yeah, wrap snacks and bourbon. But no, they didn't taste like honey barbecue at all.
They weren't supposed to be honey barbecue. They're honey jalapeno.
That's what I meant, honey jalapeno. I don't even like barbecue.
You don't like anything barbecue?
Not so much. I'm just not.
I better get those. Throw out those ribs I'm about to.
No, well, that's different. Like on meat, on like a barbecue pork ribs.
Not reals.
That's different. I'm talking about like barbecue chips. I don't like barbecue chips. I don't like barbecue candy. I don't like barbecue flavored sodas. I'm just not a fan of that stuff. Ooh, Super Divorce chips when? And what's the flavor going to be? When are we going to make Super Divorce chips? And what's the flavor going to be? Well,
I can make chips.
Jess can make chips.
They would not have normal chip ingredients.
Well, that would be good. It would set us apart.
It would. Yeah, because you know, every time I go to the store, I look down that entire aisle at all the natural ones, and like I think once I've found something that was like didn't make me want to throw up to give to the kids, and it still wasn't ideal. I could make a good chip. I make a good French fry when I make them, which is rare. Maybe I'll make a. I have that mandolin you made me buy. I could slice up some potatoes with that.
Yeah.
Some potatoes.
Ghoulie said diarrhea and bone broth.
Ooh.
Put a little extra. What did you put in there to give me diarrhea?
Just lots of butter.
Just extra butter.
Yeah.
Extra
I used
butter.
to do bone broth with butter and like a scrambled egg, you know, like they do with egg drop soup.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a mistake. So that might be the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Tasted good.
Where are we at here?
I'm trying. I keep getting distracted. I think I just placed this piece right here. I did this piece, this piece, this piece. Now I need to put this one. We didn't say what our chip flavor would be.
BM bone broth. You mean BH bone broth?
No, nobody liked last time. What did you talk about with wrestling that they had? What's that called? The focus group. The focus group already said they didn't like the BH when you tried to throw that in there last time. You need to pay attention to your fans.
I'm just saying. BH bone broth.
No.
Wasn't that a TV show? BH Puffin stuff.
No, not BH. It's like R something.
HR
RL Puffin stuff. Or...
HR Geiger.
No. Why do you keep moving this? You keep trying to confuse me. HR Puffin stuff. Wasn't that it?
Yeah. You're thinking of HR Geiger.
No. Never mind. I don't know if the Puffin stuff is right, but...
You know what? You know that was an artist, wasn't it? HR Geiger. He created the alien xenomorph.
Yeah.
Did a bunch of.
Now I don't know if it's... Was it HR? Now I'm with the Puffin stuff and the HR now. It is Geiger. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about HR Geiger.
Yeah.
The guy who did Alien
Yeah.
and.
All the...
He's not Geiger back in the news yet.
No, he's not back in the news.
Here's something, Kev. H.R. Geiger had so many children he lost count, so he had to get himself a Geiger counter.
Stop. I was about to be like, I didn't know he had a lot of kids. Stop. His artwork was very sexual, so maybe he did have a lot of kids.
Yeah.
I can't get this piece affixed.
Want me to?
No, every time you turn it, you confuse me. There. All right, that step is done. B.H. Geiger.
No, I think the one beneath he was responding. That was an authentic Jay Leno monologue joke. Good old Jay.
See, Kara said, "Oh God, Jess," he said it again. Talk him out of it. See, I told you that nobody likes the BH.
Everyone loves the BH.
No. No, the focus group came back unfavorable with that. Jay Leno, yes. The initials BH in any context, not a win. Leave that out for the next stream. The next BH stream.
Okay.
Are you back to building? Are you building back better than I was?
Yes, let me build back better.
Thank you.
What do I have to do? I gotta.
There's one. You actually need 4, so. And you need 2.
I need a 2-piecer first.
I'm trying to pinch them with my pincer grip. To do it. You need this, and this, and then you need the long one. There you go. There's all your pieces.
What is the first one that's showing up here?
This. Wait, no, where's this thing? The slanty one.
Okay. And that's going.
I guess on top of the other slanty one.
Right here.
I guess it.
We leave that space betwixt. Right here.
I guess.
And then we get.
No.
What?
No,
Whoa,
you
whoa,
don't
whoa,
leave
what?
the space betwixt. See the little yellow highlights? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Space between. Not Dave Matthews.
it's betwixt.
Mm-hmm.
The space betwixt.
No, nobody says that.
Ah, wicked lies we tell. Here?
Yeah,
We
it
need
fills the
one
gap.
of these regular ones first, right here. A.
And then a slanty.
Okay.
Oh, Carrot can't change his name anymore.
Too many name changes.
Did you get this one? The red? The slanty?
Yeah. Were you trying to change your name to B.H. Geiger?
No, BH Leno.
Oh.
Okay, put this on top of the slanty one.
This one right here?
This. Yeah.
Across.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Then we need this
That
one. And then the
one.
long shoe
Yeah, the long shoe goes back one though.
right here.
Yeah. And then you need the short, stumpy ramp right next to it. And then the 2-piece.
Okay. Oh.
Hmm.
Musical recommendation for you.
I can hear about this. Chino Marino. Chino Marino back in the news from Deftones. You guys know Deftones?
Your
In
list
all,
got worse.
in all seriousness, Chino's side project, Crosses, their EP came out, and it's fantastic. Check it out if you're a Deftones fan. And if you're not, then you should be anyway, and you should find a way to become a Deftones fan. Decades of fantastic, solid music.
Kara, how do you think your dog would do if we got your dog and Warrior together to hang out? Do you think they'd both snarl at each other the whole time?
There'd probably be a lot of BH sniffing going
Yeah.
on. Getting up each other's BHs.
Stop. Now, you're taking everything too far today.
Well, that's what you gotta do sometimes.
Here's your pieces.
No, those are Reese's.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. Okay, these on top. And then another 2-piece. Right? Is that what that is? Or is it a 3? Is it a 2 or a 3?
2.
One up there.
A 2 and
Then a
a
4?
2 and a 2 and then a 4. And then a 3. It's like Monica from Friends. A 1, 2. I do 2. I do 3. I do 4.
Where's that from?
When she was trying to show Chandler how to be better at sex.
No. And then
Do you have the corner piece?
what comes
Oh,
after?
you did the corner piece.
Yeah. Then the
4
4.
and then a 3.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Carrot thinks that
Wait.
his dog gets along with her fellow demons. Probably be okay with Schlorier. Now what's wrong?
Oh, I forgot about that when I was about to turn the page.
Oh, okay. I thought we totally skipped it
We
for a
almost
second.
did. We almost did. What's everybody's favorite Christmas movie?
We watched a Christmas movie tonight. We watched Elf. I'd never seen Elf before.
Ever?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought you had.
Nope, first time I watched it. With Will Ferrell and James Caan. God rest his soul.
Who's James Caan?
Guy who played his father. He just passed away like a couple months ago.
Oh, why?
He was pretty old at this point. I think he was
Sad.
in his late 80s, probably. He had a very prolific career. Great actor.
Gooey listed Elf as one of his favorites.
Oh.
Christmas Vacation is one of our favorites too.
Yep. Christmas Vacation. Scrooge is my favorite Christmas movie ever.
It's a good one.
That is my favorite one. If I had
I
to
always
choose.
like to include Die Hard in the rotation.
Yeah.
And the
yeah.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
That's an underrated one.
I like all versions of A Christmas Carol are always
Yeah.
good in my opinion. The one with Jim Carrey that was CG is good. A lot of people give Polar Express shit, but
we've-
that's one of my
we've-
favorite
yeah.
Christmas movies too. I'm a big Polar Express fan.
Probably because we've watched it about 9,000 times.
People are always like, "Oh, the Uncanny Valley."
What is the
It's a-
Uncanny Valley? What are you talking about?
It's like the weird look of the
well, yeah.
the characters, you know.
Yeah, they do
and-
look weird. That doesn't work.
But I don't know. I don't have a hard time with it. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Asks Carrot.
Of course. Of course it is.
Jess says yes. Ghoulies gonna sleep now. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad that you got to experience some ASMR tonight and the continuation of this build here. So
Hopefully we'll see you next time.
rest easy. Adios.
Ew.
Adios.
Can you do that when I can't reach it?
Vaya con Dios. Vaya con Dios.
Your voice got very low and rumbly there.
Vaya con Dios. Vaya con Dios, Guli.
Oh.
Does that turn you on?
No, wait,
No.
you do it backwards. Flip it in reverse.
We don't always use the.
Sure, why not? See what happens. Just surprised. You can go from Jay Leno
Yeah.
down to there.
Low and rumbly
This very-
Spaniard. Tall, dark, handsome.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Carrot says, I don't watch Christmas movies.
What? Then Die Hard is the perfect movie for you.
Christmas movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie for people who don't like Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing can be said about Batman Returns, which we also just watched.
That was less Christmassy.
There's a
Not
lot
by
of
much.
Christmas stuff
References.
around. Christmas trees and decor all throughout. That's a dirty song, Jess. Unsubbed, says
What's
Carrot.
a dirty song?
Whatever.
I didn't sing a song. Oh, the flip it in the reverse. We've
Yeah.
been saying it every stream. I didn't do it. It's not dirty. You just flipped the song in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
You say it funny like. It's wholesome.
Are we turning the page now?
We got some jail cells in here.
Why'd you say that like how I tell Lazarus he's got some clothes in here?
Because it rubs off. I start saying stuff like your Martin voice sometimes on accident, not even realizing it. And see, I was being Vince McMahon the other day and didn't even know. You're doing this weird thing to me.
Well,
1,
I need a 4-piece. No, not 4.
5, 6.
6-piece.
That's not 6.
Sixpence none the richer.
Here you go.
They sang that one song.
Kiss me.
Didn't they also do another one?
Mm.
I love you always.
No,
forever,
that
near
was
and
not
far.
them.
Stick together.
No.
I will be with you. I will devour
Why did it
you.
turn into a rap song? It's like a really high-pitched, soft voice of a lady. She like whispers the whole song.
That was like the Len version.
I know. But no, that was not Sixpence None the Richer.
I love you always forever. I think that guy was able to cover other songs.
I mean, you just did, so he could have.
Well,
He didn't live up to his potential, it sounds like.
snap. What else is there? What is this? There.
Martin Calawacker said, if you can only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what are you choosing? Depends. Do you have any health side effects based upon your choice? Or is it just purely taste? Like my question is, like, you know, if you pick like cake, you know, you're gonna suffer from that. So do all those rules still apply, or is this like a perfect computerized world where you still get to like look good and feel good and eat Twinkies?
That's a good thing to try to figure out.
No need to worry about health, just taste.
Just taste.
Pizza.
Jess would have pizza and pizza only.
No questions asked. Pizza.
Well, you have to choose your toppings. You only get the same
If I
toppings
only get
over and over and over again.
No different, like I couldn't order from different places.
No.
It would be the same slice of pizza every time.
Mm-hmm.
No change.
No.
But pepperoni.
Just a pepperoni pizza.
I would say sausage, but I'm really picky about my sausage.
You know why that was the loser's choice?
Why?
Why pepperoni is the loser's choice?
Why?
Because I just outsmarted you.
Why?
You know what I would say? I would like the deluxe. And then you know what?
What?
Think of how many different types of pizza I can have in the future just by taking certain toppings off.
I don't really care about that. I would rather just have pepperoni forever.
Still the loser's choice.
I don't like deluxe pizza.
I know.
And the only thing that I like on a deluxe pizza is the pepperoni.
There isn't just one style of deluxe. You could have created whatever deluxe you wanted with
No.
all the different toppings that you could think of,
That doesn't
and then
sound
just
good
take
to me.
them off
No thanks.
if you don't like them all at
I
that
would never
particular
need
time.
that. I would never need that.
That's what you think until you had pepperoni pizza 5 million days in a row.
I'd be all right. Don't you worry about me. What would you choose?
I told you.
Oh, you would also choose pizza? You wouldn't choose a banana nut bread?
No. I mean, that's a nice dessert, but I don't want to eat it for every meal.
Potato skins?
No. No, 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 no. Not potato skins.
You would still pick pizza?
Well... I don't know.
You gotta pick something. Guns to your head right now. Make a choice. Make a decision.
Okay, a deluxe pizza
Okay.
that I get to...
No, you don't get to. You don't get to finagle it. You get to eat the same thing every day like the rest of us.
I can... No one said you can't take
I think
things
I
off.
think you're fiddling too much.
Nope. I'm just being a smart man.
What would you choose? Carrot. Hopefully
Kara
not
said
some-
taking all the toppings off a deluxe pizza every day would get old fast. Well, you wouldn't have to do it every time. See, I like deluxe pizza, but if I did it, 30 days in a row, then I'd be like, you know what? I just want the pepperoni tonight. Or maybe go really wild and say, I'm only eating mushroom pizza this evening, and I take everything off but the mushrooms. And I have found a way to break the cycle. And maybe by doing that, I cause a chain reaction. I'm able to get out of this strange, evil simulation I've been placed into. It starts to short out. I see off in the distance, sparks flying from what I thought was just the edge of the tree line. But when I walked to it, I said, hold on a second, that's not... There is no tree line. This is an LCD screen of some sort with a panel. And then I find a nearby stick and begin chipping away at it. And before you know it, we're in a Truman Show situation.
Did you already do this?
I've gotten out and looked back and waved goodbye, and I walk out the door. And
You didn't do this already, did you?
no, I didn't.
But you already attached the...
I did that, yes.
Okay, that's what confused me. You went rogue.
Yeah. And you got that.
Carrot picked a classic American cheeseburger.
Hey, that's a good choice.
That is a good choice. You could also rearrange your toppings with that too.
That is another smart man's choice. Good job.
I'm okay without the choice. I could eat it every day.
Oh, fine.
I could. I like it.
Hold on, was there supposed to be is there a 2-stack of those
What, this?
on the third? Yeah, right here. I think there's supposed to be 2 of those, not just 1. There, that makes more sense. And then this goes right here, and then this goes across the top.
I think with your logic of being able to pick toppings off, what is stopping you from going into your pantry and being like, tonight I think I'll add some pineapple on top of this, or
Because you don't have a pantry. Did you not hear where I was talking about escaping the simulation?
whatever.
It's not that type of place. Now what? This,
I don't know. Well, you figure it out.
I'm trying to. I was trying to see.
Your butt goes on the side. On the side boob.
You're an old butt. Right there? Is it supposed to be flush?
Well, yeah, look at it.
Well, that's not flush. It's slightly raised.
Well, then I guess it's fine.
Okay, and then
I guess it'll be all right.
This beast goes right here.
Yeah, see, it's not flush.
All right.
And you gotta stamp it down.
And then we've got our door handle. Whoop. Hold on now. Yep. There we go. And then we got this shit right there. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then what? It connects somewhere. What does this connect to?
You die if you eat something different than what you chose.
I won't do that.
Well, I think he was yelling at me with my pineapple suggestion. It goes right there.
Right here? Is that what it wants?
No, like this. Like a cross, like a door, like this.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to see if it would open. Like that. Yeah, it can turn. Okay. And Thane. Hey. Stop. Stop being so mean.
You get hit with a mallet. That's your mode of death.
Ooh. That wouldn't be good. I don't want a mallet death. Clipped together. Like that, alright. And then it goes across... Where? All across here? Yeah, see, it opens up just nice, just like that. With your little cell door handle. Just like that. Just nice. And
Okay,
now,
we've just got a few left. Got that, this, and this. Makes a U shape.
okay, so these are gonna go kind of, oop. These are gonna go like that. There we go. And then this guy up here. And then we got one of these on either side. Okay. Where do all these T-boys go?
Mm-hmm.
Where does this T-boy go?
I don't know. Don't do that first. Do the L-shaped ones. Do the corner piece there.
The corner piece.
Oh wait, that's the wrong size. Side. Flip it in reverse.
Up. Hey now.
Your
Okay.
null star. This corner. Line it up with this corner.
Okay. Fine.
And then you do a 1. And you skip all the way 1 dot.
Skip all the way
And then-
one dot.
And then a T.
That's
with
where the T goes.
Yeah, with the bump hanging out over here.
Okay.
And then a 2.
Woo.
And then another L shape.
I don't have another one of those.
I just handed it to you.
I had one L shape.
It's right here.
Oh. Okay.
Put that along the edge.
Like this.
Yeah. And then that right there.
Ah.
And then that's it.
All right, that's it. That's what we got for this evening. We got this cell with the swinging open door and a pair of auxiliary arms down there.
Rest assured you don't have to listen to any more crunching this
Not
evening.
tonight. The crunching is done for the night. We're done crunching. So there's our build at this juncture. We'll put this right here. Oh. Carrot's got a great idea for a TV show. Imagine a frat house with all the iconic slasher villains living together like Jason, Ghostface, Freddy, etc.
Are they all like drinking buddies?
I'm imagining it's like the like the Ultimate Fighter.
But what if they're like palling around? They're frat boys.
They are, but there'd have to be some sort of conflict. I mean, inevitably, they'd end up feuding with each other.
Well,
They'd have to,
yeah.
you know. Maybe. You know, you could probably do a version of that,
Who could? Me? I'm not doing that.
like in real life. If you took horror icons, kind of like The Real World or Big Brother,
Yeah.
and you make them all stay in the same house together, maybe they have to come up with a new movie and film it, write it, direct it, film it.
Well, that was never what they were good at.
Okay.
They just murdered people.
Well, I know, but I'm talking about the actors. Imagine Kane Hodder, Robert Englund,
Oh, I see.
Tom
I thought
Savini.
he meant like the actual
Well, I think he
murderers.
did. Then I just had the thought. I was like, well, what if you did something in real life? What if you actually could do something kind of like that, but with the real actors? I mean, you could make that idea into a movie. Maybe that would be their movie. If you put the guys in the house together, they have to live together while they make the movie of
What
their
if-
characters doing exactly what they're doing.
What if the conflict is if they're fighting over the last marshmallow?
The last marshmallow.
Yeah, like they're having a s'more party and they all want more s'mores, but somebody ate all the marshmallows and there's not enough left.
I think you're going to be kicked out of the writer's room.
I can see the disappointment in your eyes. Don't worry. I understand.
Jess isn't taking this seriously.
No, I've hit sleepy hour.
Well,
And
That's
to be
fine.
fair, I was up very, very late.
so was I.
I know.
I remember.
Well, I know, except for you don't realize what happened after you went to sleep.
No, I was kept awake for many, many times
I know.
throughout the eve. As there was
Every time I would doze off, Emerson would start talking to me again about whatever game. But he was wheezing in between.
something just fell off. I don't know where that came from.
What is it?
This beast.
Where did it land?
It seemed like it came from this side. I'm trying to see where it came from. Damn it. I was just trying to press these pieces back together because there was like a
Could it be over here?
gap that I noticed, and it fell from somewhere. And I don't know where it came from.
That seems really extreme.
Damn it.
We'll have to look in the diagram.
Or maybe look in the footage. Maybe I can review the footage to see where it dropped from.
Put it in slow motion.
Yeah. Flip it in reverse.
Which part were you tinkering with?
Right here. I was trying to put something back together. Right there. No, you broke something else. Yes, you did. You just broke this off. How is it all falling apart now? We made it so far. Where did this come from? Hold on now. Where the hell was this? Where was this piece?
Here.
Was it right here? Hold on, I think it was right here. I think I found that one. Okay, got that fixed. Better stop tinkering, or else the whole damn thing's gonna come tumbling down. Alright. Stream's going downhill. Carrot covered the outro. So, alright guys. You said it once, I'll say it again. Keep kicking ass, love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back. No, I'm sorry.
What?
Forgot the first part.
Oh.
Take real good care.
Oh.
Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Carrot had to correct you.